Thank you for staying tuned. It is still the conversation here on Lagos Television. Now, the issue of security is everyone's business, and in a fast-growing city like Lagos, policing cannot be left to law enforcement agencies alone. It requires trust, collaboration, and intelligence gathering and strong community participation. Joining us on the conversation this morning to discuss Lagos and effective community policing, we're joined by Lookman Enitan Aminu. He's the spokesperson, Lagos State Community Policing Committee. You're welcome.
Good morning.
It's good to have you back here again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're talking Lagos and effective community policing. For those who do not really understand what community policing is all about, because again, we are in an era where it's mind your business, the mind your business era where everybody just minds their business. Basically, as long as it is not affecting me, as long as it has not come close to my dwelling, I mind my business. But how important is community policing, and what exactly is community policing?
Okay, community policing is simply a system of policing in which every citizen is involved in the policing of his community. So I don't like using the word police just on a straight line, because the word policing is better. So that is an active participation in the safety and security of our society. So when we say everybody, adults, children, market women, professionals, everybody involves themselves in one way or the other in helping the security architecture to become better and safer.
Okay, so using the Lagos neighborhood, for example, talking practical terms, what exactly does community policing look like in a Lagos neighborhood? In
Lagos, you mean the neighborhood safety corps?
Yeah, no, in a Lagos neighborhood, in practical terms.
In practical terms, I would say community policing in Lagos looks, let me grade it in percentage. I'll give it 20%, because just like your colleague said, the syndrome of mind your own business is affecting everyone, and as it has been affecting the populace, it's also affecting the way in which the populace looks at things related to safety and security, especially when they feel it doesn't concern them directly. You see situations where people pass on the road and they see an accident. As small as an accident can be, you might just be the one to help with first aid, but they're like, see, it doesn't concern me. And similar things applies to when they hear things happen in the next house. Overnight, the house was burgled. Oh, it wasn't my house. Everybody goes out as early as possible. But when it becomes their house, everybody wants everybody to come and pay attention to it, which you forgot that the other day, when it happened to someone, you as well did not pay attention. And that is why community policing is really encouraged for people to participate actively, because our participation will help us stem a lot of things, especially before they escalate beyond what is expected. At times, it can be a very funny scenario that in recent times, we already have security gates in so many communities within Lagos, but you find situations where when there is a burglar and it happens overnight, in most cases, those who perpetrate such crimes cannot move out of that community easily. But because people pay lip service to security, they don't pay a close attention to it. That is why at times those people would hibernate somewhere within their community till daybreak, till the air is clear, and they will go out peacefully. But the truth is, if we are all vigilant, we would have noticed something was wrong or something is wrong somewhere within the community and would have called the attention of the security. In such a case, you will see that such criminals will not be able to escape. And
I know one thing about Lagosians. Lagosians are very curious, and Lagosians always make sure that they know, but they can always play it is not my business. They will know, they will see, but they will always want to look away. So what can be done to make sure that Lagosians believe that security is everyone's responsibility and not just for the police?
The fact is continuous sensitization. Although there is an ongoing sensitization, we'll say there is need for a much more rigorous sensitization, if possible at workplaces, in the house, at religious houses, and the likes. So if we have such sensitizations, it would go a long way.
So are you saying we don't have it now? We don't have such sensitization?
Sensitization, just like I said.
It's ongoing.
But it is not getting to the base as
It's not as effective.
as effective as we expect.
Why is that?
The truth is, when we say even we are using sensitization at the formal settings, especially on hair, most Lagosians don't listen to radio. Most of them, today is a Monday, they don't listen to TV.
They don't listen to radio?
Most.
They don't watch TV?
So when you now want to bring them on radio, you have to come either in the evening or very early in the morning.
But we have
But at this hour of the day, it's usually a time where people just want to face their business. A Monday morning business is like a business of those, don't disturb me. Anything that makes money is what they want to see on Monday. After that, don't bring it. So when we channel our sensitization to such time, we might not meet the expected audience. But we need to use channels that are bigger, channels that will reach to a larger audience, especially people of sentiments, that people wish to listen to them. People see them as authority. And that is where we look at religious leaders, political leaders. People see them as authority.
Why not the internet?
Even if we are going to engage on the internet, we have to engage through specific individuals. If we use the word internet openly,
Social
and we
media.
don't target certain individuals, we will not achieve our goal. At times I see situations where some police officers will try their best to do some sensitizations online. But if you are using some celebrities, or you bring in just a celebrity into that sensitization, a reach that you will get with one sensitization in 1 week that can just give you, let's say, 1,000, 2,000 reach. If you are using a celebrity or someone, an authority, people of sentiment that people want to listen to, you are bringing in a very strong clergyman, you see that within 24 hours, you might have reached 1 million. And that means you are not just using the social media, but you are using it rightly, targeting using the right people. So, and that is where I also want to talk about those set of people. I'm using this opportunity to appeal to them. They also know about the situation. They've also had some of our sensitization, but many of these clergymen are still waiting for us to reach out to them one by one. And the truth needs to be told that it is not easy for us to reach out to 1,000 people within the span of 1 month, one by one, in physical terms. But it's easier for us to do an open call like this and for them to pick it up and also push it down. That way we reach out to people faster.
Okay, is community policing more of the preventive measure to crime? Because again, still talking about the mind your business syndrome. Now I've heard cases of people who get involved, and then at the end of the day they get into trouble, like and that's why a lot of people tend to mind their business when there are cases of crimes like that. And so I'd like you to, did you get the question?
I'd like you
to elaborate on that.
I would say community policing does not really mean we have to mind our business.
Okay, I'll need to pause your thought on that. We have an audio issue. The conversation will continue shortly. Please stay with us.